Good morning, Ruth Green Hornets. It's Mrs. Ambrose, and today is Friday, October 27th. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led in a separate video. Today is our first day of Halloween Spirit Days. Are you wearing pink? If you are, tell your teacher, and maybe your class will win the Nuttin' But Spirit Trophy. On Monday, the Spirit Day is wear black and orange for Halloween. And on Halloween, you are allowed to wear your costume, but we have some rules or expectations that you need to follow. You must follow our dress code. Faces cannot be covered except with a COVID mask if you need it. No face paint. Costumes cannot be overly violent or have to be gory or too scary. No costumes can have any kind of weapons, so you need to leave your plastic swords at home. And if there's a question about your costume, it will be decided by me. Your teacher will send you down and I will let you know whether or not they are appropriate or not. So make sure, again, no masks, no face paint, and you have to follow the dress code. And we will be having a Halloween parade. And your parents, if it's not raining, are invited to watch because we will parade around the building. So weather permitting, you can tell your folks that they can come out and watch. If it is raining, we will just parade around the building. And unfortunately, we can't have families into the building, but we'll still have our parade. And I'm sure there's going to be some other fun things that will be going on that day. I also remind you that Halloween is a half day. Make sure your parents know that Tuesday you have a half day of school. We dismiss at 11:55. Do you still have your VIP card? Because we still haven't called it. Well, keep doing the right thing, and there's going to be a surprise for you. Now it's time for shout-outs. Have you been following the expectations around the school? Have you been trying your best in class? Well, listen up, because maybe you're going to hear your name. From Miss Smith, shout out to everyone who helped at Trunk or Treat and families who attended. It was a fun night. From Mr. Quickie, I would like to shout out Jackson Russell. Jackson is always on task and doing the right thing. I would also like to shout out the class from a great report from Mr. Schmitz when he taught the class. From Miss Gamerick, Major Chewed for working hard on assignments and following classroom expectations. Veda Burkow for cooperating with others, and Alexandra Luna for sharing his feelings appropriately. From Mrs. Casolino, Aubrey for being a good friend, Danny for turning in outstanding work every time, and Andre for working hard and doing good work. From Mrs. Tominski, I would like to shout out my entire class for being on their best behavior for Mr. Schmidt while I had a meeting. I would also like to shout out Pharaoh Hankins for doing an awesome job during whole group reading. From Mrs. Taylor, Jocelyn and Messiah have been chosen to join the Kindness Club. We cannot wait to have you join us. From Mrs. Vihar and Mrs. Miglio, Romello Bradley, Jasmine McGinnis, Julian Phillips, and Zoe Thurman for working hard in class and following the school rules. And from Miss DW, Room 213 shoutouts, we want to send a big welcome to our newest member, CJ Mahoney. CJ, it's a pleasure having you in class. Shoutouts go out to Heaven Brown and Malachi Griggs for asking questions, working hard on their morning math bud assignments. Keep it up. Wow, that's a lot of shoutouts. You guys have been working hard. If you didn't hear your name today, keep doing the right thing and trying hard in class, and maybe next week you will hear your names in the shout-outs. I hope you have a great weekend, and repeat after me. Ruth Green Hornets are respectful, responsible, and ready. I fly right with Hero. Hey, have a great Friday. Bye.